Vybz Kartel, Shawn to be a free man after this. The appeal hearing for dancehall sensation Vybz Kartel, who was convicted of murder along with 3 of his associates in 2014, is scheduled to begin on Monday in the Court of Appeal. Lawyers for all 4 applicants are primed to attempt to bore holes in the convictions of their clients, and numbered among them is prominent attorney Bert Samuels. There are 4 appellants and my firm is representing Shawn Campbell, said Samuels on Sunday in relation to his client, who is better known as recording artist Shawn Storm. My team of attorneys will be arguing that fresh evidence should be admitted in the case. We are a team working for all 4 appellants, and we believe that there is sufficient grounds of appeal that will spur in the Court of Appeal to look seriously at this matter, outlined Samuels to the news. The grounds of appeal span between the judge being biased at the accused Shawn Campbell not being present for the composition of the jury and also being denied the right of hearing and the right to be present when material evidence was being presented against him, Samuels added. He pointed to key cell site evidence as a major point which could have swung the case in the appellant's favor. The main witness of fact actually said 2 different things. One statement said that he got to Swallowfield Avenue at 5:30 p.m. and then to the police he said he got there at 8 in the night. And we have the cell site evidence that shows that Williams, rather than being at Swallowfield Avenue, was in St. Catherine at the time he was allegedly being assaulted. The cell site evidence proves that way after 7, the deceased was still in St. Catherine. That is scientific evidence, Samuel said. In April, All-Star Legal Team filed supplementary grounds and skeleton arguments in the Court of Appeal in downtown Kingston to have the 2014 murder convictions overturned. The team, comprising attorneys Tom Tavares Finson, Valerie Nita Robertson, and Bert Samuels, reportedly raised a dozen reasons why the appellants should be freed. The document submitted by the attorneys outlined what has been described as a litany of errors that were supposedly made by the trial judge Justice Lennox Campbell, which were said to have led to the convictions. Samuels suggested that the judge's bias came out of 2 inadequate directions to the jury in respect to the law interference or in applying the law relating to it, which the attorney said denied the jury appropriate tools to ensure a fair and balanced assessment of the case. He argued that this was an abrogation of established principles designed to protect the rights of citizens on trial. Justice Campbell did not remind the jury of the cell site evidence. He should have reminded them of what we lawyers call exclusionary evidence and how the cell site evidence proved that the main witness testimony claimed that Williams was at Swallowfield Avenue where men were supposed to be killing him at the time he was in St. Catherine. Come on, Samuel said. Exclusionary evidence is said to be a rule of evidence that excludes or suppresses evidence obtained in violation of defendants' constitutional rights. Samuels also raised other general issues with what he cited as contaminated cell phone evidence that was allowed at the trial, along with what he viewed as prejudicial video evidence that was also allowed. The attorney said the judge erred when he did not allow Shawn Campbell to be present when key material evidence crucial to the case was being presented. Whenever evidence that is material to the case is being presented, the accused must be present. He was not invited by the judge to the present, and the judge is responsible for the fairness of a trial as laid out under Section 16 of the Charter of Fundamental Rights, that the accused shall be entitled to examine evidence that deals with determination of guilt, he said. Wow. Section 16 of the Charter of Fundamental Rights Free and Freedoms reads, every person charged with a criminal offense shall be entitled to examine or have examined at his trial witnesses against him, and to obtain the attendance and examination of witnesses on his behalf under the same conditions as witnesses against him. The lawyer also believed that the sentence was manifestly excessive and that the trial judge made errors which amounted to serious constitutional breaches. Kartel, whose given name is Adidja Palmer, is currently serving a life sentence for the murder of Clive Lizard Williams. Outside of his appeal prospects, he will be eligible for parole after serving 35 years. He is presently at the St. Catherine District Prison in Spanish Town. Kartel and Shawn were convicted along with co-accused Kyra Jones and Andre St. John. All received life sentences. St. John is to do 30 years before being considered for parole, while Jones and Campbell are to serve 25 years before they will be eligible for parole consideration. And as you can see, viewers and subscribers, on a real level, this is really a tough one. You understand? But what the liars are really trying to say is what evidence that they have and they say they are using and what charges have been laid on these four men, you understand, including entertainer Vybz Kartel and Shawn, it is weak, and the whole matter never deal with the way it's supposed to. So as I read through this thing just now, you can hear the key points that Mr. Bert Samuels is giving, you understand, going to court tomorrow and to deal with this appeal to get his client free. And based on what he is saying, it is so truthful, people. If you read the law book, you will see that all that this lawyer is saying is really true. And if it should go this way, I can guarantee you Vybz Kartel, Shawn, and the two other person will be a free man. This is Newlink Production, and we're here giving you the latest and breaking news. You understand? On Newlink Production channel. We do sorry for any mistake that we make while reading this article, because you know anything can happen while we read, because we are reading from a screen, and the eyesight can be very bad at times. So viewers and subscribers, enough love for the support, and we do appreciate you watching. Please like, please comment, and please share, and don't forget, attack Newlink Production. Big up, enough love. Vybz Kartel.